Welcome back to another Reddit video where I react to the top post of this week on r/maps. So yeah, why is North Dakota lit up so much? I was looking for satellite photo of the hurricane on the NOAA side and noticed it. So let's see what the comments say. Oil fields, same as the strip in Texas, just south of San Antonio. Oh yeah, oil. Okay, so it's not a big city, as we knew, but there's a lot of oil sites and digs, and they need to light it up. What European countries used as a currency before the euro? Of course, as I'm from Czech, we still don't have the euro, and we have the Czech crown. I'm also from Slovakia, where we had the Slovak crown, but we did change to the euro. Of course, here's the French franc, German mark, Belgian franc. As we know, Great Britain has never used the euro, so they use the pound, so they're not on the map. There's the peseta, the escudo, the lira, the kuna. I saw this one a few times. I have some of them when I visited Croatia. And you see how you see pounds here and here, Cyprus and Ireland. Yeah. The Russia and all the Scandinavian countries have still never used the euro. Sweden is still on the krona and stuff. There's no natural border between Tunisia and Algeria. Does the culture overlap? So yes, Algeria, Libya, Mauritania, Morocco, and Tunisia together form a cultural region known as the Maghreb. Yeah. While today the Maghreb is part of the larger Arab world, it has a rich shared pre-Arab history and culture drawing it from its Phoenician and Berber roots and proximity to southern Europe. So yeah, Chile's wild dreams, basically controlling the entire coast of the Americas and by states. So Chile, Argentina, parts of Brazil, Canada. This is cool how all the provinces are touching the sea except Alberta and Saskatchewan, I think. And yeah, California, Washington, Oregon, the south of the US, and Brazil, Mexico, and having Greenland, all of the coast in the Americas and their regions. Anyone know where to find a high resolution map like this? What is this a map of? Isn't that just Peru? Or okay, let's see the top comment. They usually know the correct answer. Yeah, Peru. Yeah, this is Peru. Precipitation map of Hawaii. As you can see, Hawaii does not have much rain, but on each island, except the Lanai and Kahulawe, the two small ones, have one spot where there is a lot of rain. Here on the island, here, here, and I don't know why that is. I just want to see that one comment. Will it say something? As someone who lived in Hawaii in the 70s, the map isn't all wet. Hmm? World map centered on Cape Horn, southernmost point of the Americas. World map centered on Cape Horn, southernmost point of the Americas. As I said already in the last Reddit video, these centered maps really show how big the ocean is compared to the land. As you can see, the Pacific Ocean is just massive, and Antarctica in the middle. It is very big. People might think it's small, but you can see it's bigger than Europe. Chronological map showing linguistic evolution in Southwest Europe from AD 1000 to 2000. Oh yeah, this is cool. See, Castilian and Spain dominating now. Arabic joining the start. Maps of countries and how they call the lake that I live next to. Okay. So, what lake do you live next to? The largest city on the lake is called. Name of the historical region where it's located, from the Hebrew word meaning violin due to its shape, from the Latin name of the village Ginosar next to the lake. Yeah, Galilee. What does Czechia call it? Galilee. So yeah, I don't know where this lake is. In Hungarian, we use both Kinder. Okay. Okay, no one is gonna tell me where it is. Oh, again, another world map centered on the Bering Strait. As you can see, the Bering Strait is between Russia and Alaska. Again, the ocean's massive. Countries that have a Formula One driver. Currently, I got into Formula One and I'm a really big fan. So yeah, this map is nice to see. See the North Americas, one, China, Japan, Thailand. hmm Who's Denmark's driver? Yeah, Logan Sargent left. Yeah. I saw you can have Argentina and US at the same time. I saw probably Logan Sargent has American rules. The same probably with Denmark. Okay. I will also start in from this episode doing the daily world law. So let's go to it now. Distribution of the Romani population in Turkey. This is a nice map. We can clearly see as there's one dot in each region, and here there's just no dot in here. And is it like the population by province? Oh, that makes sense that there's one dot. I thought the centers. Yeah, but Istanbul, there's a lot. Yeah, much more in the west of the country. Map showing the Hawaiian archipelago comprised by the inhabited high islands of the main Hawaiian Islands and the reef banks and atoll of the uninhabited northwestern Hawaiian Islands. That was a mouthful. Yeah, when you usually see the map of Hawaii, you see only these islands, but yeah, all these islands also are part of Hawaii, but are just not as popular. You can see the map area. This is how small normal Hawaii is that we see, and how much bigger it is when we see these islands as well. Galgaz Yeri, blue. A Turkic language speaking Orthodox Christian population lived there in Moldova. That's cool. Hmm? Need help reading this map. So let's see what I can do. I'm the most familiar with Europe. Is that on this one? And what do we see? Oh, Union. Yeah, it's Czechoslovakia independent. All of this is the Soviet Union, of Yugoslavia still. But Ankara is already the capital of Turkey. It's not Constantinople. I see this map. Tanzania, like Zanzibar, is its own country. So yeah. Eritrea is still part of Ethiopia. It's still called Zaire. So I know I'm not good at this at all, and the comments will say much more about our states around the 80s. Between 1990 and 1986, Yemen is still divided by Marshall Islands is independent. And that's what I don't understand. How do you even see Marshall Islands on this? And yeah, and how do you know? He probably googled it, but still, it's cool to know. I know nothing about math, but can't we just take the top and bottom edges from the Gall-Peters projection and take the centers from Mercator's to minimize distortion? Well, this does look more accurate than the Mercator projector map, comparing the two. And yeah, I think it could work, but it's just be hard. You can see how it's not aligned here. That's where he picked the Galpiers in the south and north. Yeah. Reported cases of rabies in the United States, 2001. Yeah, there's a lot of rabies in the East Coast. What is it? It says Puerto Rico on the bottom. You can see Hawaii, zero cases. And though in Alaska, there's 60 cases, or around 60, which they do have a lot of dogs there. So I would say that's pretty surprising. Modern phrase divided in three countries. Um, yeah, Eastern Rumelia moment. A map of the lost city of Petra, hand drawn by myself. How is that hand drawn? Was it drawn on paper, or I think it had to be done in like a program, like where he drew it on like maybe Photoshop or something like this. Because this is a beautiful map. Estate sale. What? Oh, these are beautiful. In Boston. It's like little pictures of different places in the world. World's Fair. This island, Zoxera Imbros in Turkey, is a nice touristic location but also offers rich bird diversity in a small area. Yeah? See? You know. This is obviously in Turkish, so I don't understand. Based on the pictures, there's many activities you can do. So, yeah, look, check out. So if you want to go, like, there is, and then bird diversity, if you like birds. I made a map of animals suitable to this country. My apologies for it being blurry. The edit cannot handle the amount of text it has. Makes sense? So let's read. What do we have in Czechia? Ravens, the great. You can see bears, tigers, Arctic fox, and owls in Russia. Penguins, yellow orca, jaguar dominating here. Panda dominating in China. Koala, kangaroo. We see in the U.S. cranes, deer, moose, squirrels. Yeah, this probably took a long time, and even for like all the smallest countries like Eswatini here, baboon. Does ISIS still control a settlement in Syria? As the website is often up to date as it legally can without legally secret data that seems as accurate. This is a website to see the real sizes of countries, and there's this hole in Syria, which is probably controlled by ISIS, the military group. The Oaklawn map, Dallas. For people who live in Dallas, this is great. Yeah. Here you can see on this road well, how this goes, the pubs and yeah, bars, nightclubs and restaurants. So yeah, and on the outsides there's also some, but especially on this one road. Can you zoom into Cedar Surlogs Road or something like that? Why? The Tarawa Times. Tarawa is the capital of Kiribati, I think. And yeah, the Tarawa Times. From Paris to Banana and back to Poland, Tarawa Times covers all. Yep, all Paris, Banana, and Poland are all cities in Kiribati for some reason. And there's a lot of jokes about it, usually. Per capita income of Asian countries. Qatar is dominating. Look at the over 100K with all the micronations. Singapore and Kong is pretty big. Brunei, Afghanistan, Yemen are under 5K. And yeah, Russia doing pretty well. China, Kazakhstan. Yeah, a lot of countries in Asia are actually doing pretty well. Except some countries in Central Asia and some southern Asian countries. World War One map from memory. This will be probably the last post I'll see. But yeah, the USSR, Italy, Germany, Yugoslavia, and you can see how Koreas are reunited under British Raj in France. So United States boundaries redrawn to reduce cost of governing. Yeah, Oregon, Washington combined, California divided, if you can say so. Yep, there's much less states, and they're with new names. San Luis, no, City there, Dakota for North and South Dakota, and yep, Eurasia if it was based. So, so yeah, this is a map showing pictures of the great nations. Czechoslovakia in there, Persia, Korea, Assyria, Old Empire. So yeah, this will be the end of this week's episode, and see you next Friday.